make-model airplanes and things. Now that we're older, we look for larger wings. This is the story of the Christen Eagle, the name of the plane, of my partner, Dennis Bila, and why our lives are not the same. And the reason I choose to rhyme grew from the notion that building an airplane is really poetry in motion. Packaged in kits, pieces of metal and plastic and wood. Just put them together. The directions said that anyone could. We started with the wings, thousands of nails and gallons of glue, 44 ribs. That's a lot of sanding and varnishing too. Hours and hours of work. But we got some of it solved. With the promise of a plane ride, we got our friends involved. But that promise was far off. Our optimism was undone. This model wasn't as simple as those we made when we were young. But when the frame arrived, we were simply filled with elation. It looked like an airplane. Well, if you use your imagination. There was a place to sit where you could look at the sky and just imagine someday, it's all going to fly. No feathers for this bird. She's strictly man-made, protected with metal that's light and high-grade. We cut it and fit it, bent it and drilled, and slowly the spaces were covered and filled. The wings are shrouded with fabric, more cutting, caressing, and glue. Where there are wrinkles and creases, just see what a warm iron will do. Once enveloped, they're stitched, each rib bound and wound with cord. You wind up with sore eyes, sore fingers, and just plain bored. There are big things and little things, too many to call, but the engine is the biggest and most important of all. Silent now, with no prop, power, or hint of what's in store when 6 months later we press the starter, igniting with a roar. There are wires and tires, instruments and cables, controls, connections, a cowling, and labels. It's been more than a year as we now get ready to paint. The fact that we're not yet ready to fly is our only complaint. But we're getting close, and it's an adventure to share, a feeling of creation for those who dare to care. This is not just a hobby, it's a dream, something regal, reserved only for those who would fly like an eagle.